Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Force with some more Hearthstone. Today we're going to be playing a few games with the Death Priest deck. This is like a board control mid-range deck that focuses on the Death Rattle effect, and we probably have right here the Dream opening hand. Opponent starts off with an Argent Squire, okay, so it's going to be like a Zoolock. So let's begin with the Undertaker and coin into our Zombie Chow. It's so hilarious, look at this. Turn one. Two 2/3s in play. This is a sort of ridiculous thing that you can do with this deck. I mean, that is unbelievable board presence. And then next turn, we can potentially play the Loot Hoarder, or we could, you know, if he plays a bigger creature, never mind, there's a life tap, but if he played a bigger creature, we could have attacked into it and then healed our creatures up. There's all sorts of options. I think here, because he could potentially pump that up, I'm gonna focus on the board clear, and then why don't we go ahead and play the Loot Hoarder down. This is going to pump up our Undertaker, and now we've got a 3/3, 2/2, and a 2/1 in play. Next turn, we can play our... Oh my gosh, this is going to be so amazing. There's a Harvest Golem. Well, that's fine. We're going to play our Priest here, the Dark Cultist, rather. And that's going to pump our dude up to a 4/4, and then I think we're just going to continue to focus on clearing his board. Now the question is, who do I sacrifice? Yeah, let's sacrifice this for the card draw, or have him gain life. Sacrifice this for the card draw, hit him for 2. There's an Injured Blade Master, fantastic, fantastic. This is such a good opener. Next turn, we'll probably end up healing up one of our dudes. There's another Harvest Golem, so I think we're gonna be getting rid of that. And an Argent Squire. Well, I do want to focus on continued board control, Circle of Healing. Plus the Injured Blade Master, this is hilarious. All right, now let me think about exactly how I want to do this though. So we want to remove his Harvest Golem. Ideally, we'll try to remove everything. So we're going to go with this into the 2/3. Yeah, we're going to go with this into the 2/3. But my question is, how do I get rid of the 2/1? Do I want to throw away a creature or Circle of Healing and then attack into it? Yeah, I'm going to be playing the Injured Blade Master either way. So there we go. Injured Blade Master comes into play. But I mean, I could sacrifice my Zombie Chow now, but why do that? Yeah, there's really no reason to do that. The best play, obviously, Circle of Healing, heal up, and then just swing into the 2/1. I don't know why it took me so long, but I just... Alright, so we're gonna pop the shield, we're gonna Circle of Healing, and then I'm going to attack into that with that. Now, why didn't I attack into it with my 2/3 Zombie Chow instead? Mainly because I didn't want it to be at 1 health so that his Argent Squire could have then taken it out, you know what I mean? If I left my Zombie Chow at 1 health, he would have had an easy trade. Now he has to pump up. So he just so happened to have that pump up, and he can kill this now, but... You know, if I did it the other way, he would have had a guaranteed kill just on the board for my Zombie Chow. Although I guess prioritizing the Undertaker might have been a little better. But it's fine, we still have board control right here. And I think things are still looking pretty good. There's a Soul Priest. Well, we're going to get rid of that, and then I'm going to trade into him. And I guess we could just go ahead and play the Sludge Belcher. I mean, this is a pretty lopsided matchup here. We have been dominating the board. And there we go, looks like our opponent decides to leave the game. Don't blame him. Match number 2 is against a mage. Let's get rid of that Shadow Word Death. Probably not going to be much use of us in this matchup. And the Power Word Shield as well, because if we don't have an early game creature to play it on, you know, well, we drew into the Undertaker, but again, we might have not gotten that if we didn't ditch the Power Word Shield. I'd rather have an Undertaker than a Power Word Shield in my hand and nothing to play on turn 1. So I think we're going to go ahead and go with the Undertaker, and then basically here's hoping that we draw into a Death Rattle turn 2. If we don't, we at least have turn 3 with our Dark Cultist. Some of our mid-game creatures with the Cabal, Shadow Priest, and Sylvanas, but that's fine. We might be able to make good use of the Shadow Priest later on, depending on what style of mage this is. If he's like an aggro rushdown mage, finishing off with Fireball, Frostbolt, and Ice Lance. Ooh, Powered Shield, alright. Well, it's not a Death Rattle creature, but this does give us a card draw, plus it pumps up his defense, which is good for us. Oh, my gosh, are you serious? There's a Zombie Chow. That's the best. Now we have a 2/5, hit him in the face. That is so good. That is going to be a hassle and a half for him to deal with, our 2/5 Undertaker. I've been really surprised by this deck. It can be so aggressive, and that's really fun to play as a priest. I'm so used to playing priest just super controlling. So now we can go ahead and throw the Dark Cultist in play. We drew the Blade Master, but I think the Dark Cultist is a much better play here because it's going to pump up our Undertaker. It's going to be having more health because the injured Blade Master would come into play injured, and we don't have the Circle of Healing to offset that right now. So I mean, look at this. The first game. Just look at how dominating. He's going to Fire Blast that? Okay. I guess he's setting up to kill it next turn, but I am... Ooh, Northshire Cleric. Yeah, let's play that. And then heal up. This is so ridiculous. Oh, these games have been going so well for me. All right, hit him for 3, 6, 7, 8. Bring him down to 15. And next turn, we could play the injured Blade Master. Let's see what he's got going on this turn. He hasn't done anything. My gosh, what is he running? Is he running like a... Oh, Giant Mage. So he probably has a bunch of stall, too. There's a Loot Hoarder. So we can Loot Hoarder and injured Blade Master. Question is, do I want to try to get rid of that giant? Yeah, not really. That's not worth it. I might as well just hit him in the face at this point. So let's go ahead and increase the damage from our Undertaker by playing him. And then we can hit him for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to bring him down to 5. And then we can just play the injured Blade Master. This is going to give us a bigger threat for next turn. Now, this is a strong commitment. It's going to be pretty scary. Well, actually, no, we should be all set. I mean, he can't clear the board right now. He's got nothing to... If this were turn 7, we could worry about Flame Strike and then him walking into our Undertaker with his Giant, but it's not turn 7. So he can't Flame Strike right now. I think... Does he still have the coin? Oh, well, there we go. He forfeits the game. Jeez, I'm crow. Those are 2 quick matches. All right. Let's go ahead and play one final game here. This is against a Warlock. Probably gonna ditch all of this. I don't like the Blade Master without Circle of Healing, so okay, well, we got Circle of Healing, but again, mulliganing into the Zombie Chow, that's good. That's it. We want those turn 1 plays, you know? We want those turn 1 plays. Northshire Cleric, Undertaker, Zombie Chow. It's so ideal with this deck. This deck is so sort of tempo focused. Whereas we get those, the 1, the 2, the 3 drop going, we completely dominate the board. Our creatures get injured, we heal them up. I mean, I don't know, this deck has just been working so well for me. It's been a lot of fun. I'm digging this here. And our opponent is really either not sure about his hand or he's taking out the trash. One of the two is happening right now. I think he might just not be sure of his hand. There we go, he finally picked a mulligan. All right, so we've got the turn 1 Zombie Chow, which is nice. There's a Holy Nova. So let's drop that Zombie Chow. I'm actually considering putting a second Holy Nova in this deck. Its current iteration is only running 1, so I'm really considering a second one. I've been just seeing a lot of smaller health minions in the decks that I've been playing against. We'll see, though, if this is a handlock. Nope, probably not. Looks like we'll probably be seeing a Zoolock here. So I guess we'll just attack into that. We've got no other play right now, so I'll attack into that and then heal up our Zombie Chow. Go ahead and pass the turn. But yeah, in this matchup, really nice to have a second Holy Nova. So we've got the Auchenized Soul Priest Circle of Healing combo as well, which works very well in this matchup with two Soul Priests and 2 Circle of Healings. But again, you need both those cards to get that combo off, which is if you draw the Holy Nova, you're probably going to get some value out of it either way. The biggest problem, though, against Zoolock, it seems, is that they have a lot of minions that have a lot more than 2 health. All right, so here's an Undertaker. Does he combo it? Ooh, probably here if he's coining. Coining into what? Haunted Creeper. Okay, so now his Undertaker is a 2/3. That's a bit of a problem. All right, here's a Loot Hoarder, but I think we need to, let's attack into it and then heal him up, or play the Loot Hoarder. Let's heal him up, because if he doesn't play another Death Rattle creature, it would force him to attack with both of his minions to kill our Zombie Chow. Although chances are pretty good he'll have a Death Rattle creature here to play. The Loot Hoarder would have just died to the Haunted Creeper anyways. So I don't know. I guess it's a tough call. I guess you could argue for the Loot Hoarder there. All right, so there's a Harvest Golem. That pumps the dude up to a 3/4. There's the trade as expected. And all right, so this sucks. Look at this board. We've got nothing. We could go Undertaker and then do the Loot Hoarder. This sounds good to me. So I mean, again, he's gonna have to throw something at it. It just sucks because he's got a lot of ways to deal with our board, but if he keeps swinging into it, that could set us up for a good Holy Nova, so let's see what he does this turn. All right, so he's going to throw that at that. That puts him at 1 health, and then he's going to do that. All right. Yeah, I mean, this is fun. Look at this. Now we're going to Holy Nova, and we're going to clear everything but the reincarnation of the Harvest Golem. So that's the play. No reason to wait any longer. If we wait any longer, that Undertaker gets bigger. So he does still have the 2-1, but that's some pretty good value. And we're only at 27, so it's not too scary right now. Next turn, we could go with the Karen Bloodhoof. It's an Dark Iron Dwarf for 4. Oh, Jesus. All right, 6. Now we're down to 21. That is painful. Cabal Shadow Priest, huh? This over the Cairn. This gives us, it gives him less damage. The Cairn obviously comes back when it dies, but this takes away one of his threats. So why don't we do this? Because I'm more worried about getting rushed down than anything right now. I mean, if he wants to throw both of his creatures into our 4/5, that's fine by me. So, let's see what he does here, though. Defender of Argus would suck, because then he could... It's an Undertaker. You know, son of a bitch. Doom Guard. So there goes our Cabal Shadow Priest. I mean, I guess he could have attacked me in the face too, but trading makes more sense. Oh my god. Alright, so we can kill that, at least. But he's still got 5 in play. Undertaker... Do we even bother? I guess so. Undertaker, and then do the card draw. See what we get. Oh, I was hoping for a 1 or 2 drop Death Rattle. That could have given him 5 health. That would have been so good. If we drew any 1 or 2 drop Death Rattle, we could have given him 5 health, which would have protected him from the Dark Iron. Son of a bitch. I mean, we've... Oh, my... Freaking serious with that top deck there, dude? Sonic Plox? Sunsid Plox? Oh, that top deck. Yikes. Not good. No bueno. Alright, looks like Sludge Belcher is the play. Dark Cultist as well. Gives us some potential trading options for his Dark Iron Dwarf. Because he's probably going to walk... He's obviously going to walk his Doom Guard into our Sludge Belcher. And then, I don't know. If he pumps up his Undertaker, he then can kill the 1/2 after that. Oh, this will be interesting. I can't believe he top decked that second Doom Guard. That is ridiculous. Alright, so there goes the 3/5. And there's a Knife Juggler. Oh god. Voidwalker. Come on! That's the worst thing you could have hit! Bitch. This allows his 1/2 to walk into it. I guess he could have got a knife with it too. That would have been, oh my god. Wow, I'm surprised it didn't hit me in the face. Holy moly, serious? Okay, Soul Priest, yes! Let's see, let's heal myself up first though. Yeah, let's heal myself up first. Arcanine Soul Priest, Circle of Healing. Oh, the plays, the plays. I can't complain about top decks anymore because that might have just swung the game over for me. That is ridiculous. Well played indeed. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, he's gonna tap. I mean, it's not... Both of his Doom Guards are gone now, though, so I'm feeling very confident with him missing both Doom Guards. Alright, Dark Iron... Oh my gosh, look at this. We've got the Kel'Thuzad. How hilarious is this? So what? What do I want to do? Kel'Thuzad, ping the Dark Iron Dwarf, and then attack into it? Or, yeah. This is a bigger threat. I thought about pinging the Flame Imp, but no, let's do this. Because then the dude comes back. Kel'Thuzad is so broken, isn't it? I guess just in certain matchups, because it can be silenced. It can be Shadow Word Deathed. Or any, you know, hard removal, Siphon Soul, whatever, but... Man, at this point in the game, it's pretty broken. Like, it's gonna be very hard for him with both Doom Guard. Although I guess he might still have Leroy. Yeah, I mean Leroy, power overwhelming. Shit. All right. Well, we gotta clear his board here. We've got enough to clear his board in play. So let's go like Dark Cultist, play Cairn. I don't think I want to ping anything. Then we can kill that, and we can kill his 2/3. We need to keep his board empty because. Honestly, Leroy Jenkins' Power Overwhelming wins the game. Or Leroy Jenkins' Soulfire. I think he lost one Soulfire to a Doom Guard, but I think he still has a second. So I'm legitimately actually still concerned. I mean, we've got an amazing board, but Oh, wait a second. He's at 15. That's 10. Oh, we have Fatal in play now. Okay, so he's given up at this point. He didn't have an answer to our minions, and that is the game. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this gameplay video with the Death Priest. I'll see you later for some more Hearthstone. Another great gaming coverage. Have a fantastic afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow. Keep watching and keep owning.